Here we have a slightly used 2022 Lexus RX 450h all-wheel drive. This one comes in eminent white pearl, and then we have the black New Lux interior. For the powertrain, we get a 308 horsepower hybrid V6, mated to the electronic continuously variable transmission. So we're just gonna see how this drives, see how it's held up. I haven't driven one of these newer body style Lexus, so just gonna check it out here. But to the front end, LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps. And we do have the front parking sensors integrated as well, right here. But I love the new front end. It reminds me of the LS's, just in terms of having that big grille there and the nice angular headlamps. But this eminent white pearl just looks fantastic, especially on a nice glary day like today. Now we do get these optional 20-inch alloy wheels, which look fantastic. Just a great look there. Get passive keyless entry on all 4 doors. Memory seat functions for up to 3 different settings. Power door lock controls, power window controls, power mirror controls, and we can power fold those as well. And those have blind spot monitors in them. Now for the speaker system, we do get the 12 speaker system that comes with the navigation package on this particular vehicle. But here are the controls for your lift gate, auto high beams, heads up display, etc. Hood release, power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. We can adjust the brightness of the gauge cluster, the trip meter. But there's the power driver seat, 2-way power lumbar support. Love the 2-tone seats though. Now I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. I want to give a huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for letting me review this trade-in. I'll leave a link below in the description. Now, one thing that is similar to the older RXs is the legroom is not fantastic back here. A lot of that has to do with just these bulky seats. As you can see, they kind of come out where my knees would be. If this was flat back here, instead of dipping back, I probably wouldn't have any issue, but no big deal. Rear AC vents are here, 2 USB-A charge ports down there. Here's a view of the front. And then I do like the headliner, even the sunshade feels like kind of a felt or a suede feel, as opposed to just that kind of carpeted look there. And I like these lights as well. Middle seat folds down, bottle holders right there. Let's go ahead and make our way towards the back. But first I'm gonna pop the gas cap just for those that are curious. We'll see if it has a fuel filler or if it has a cap there. All right, so we do have the cap, and it is lockable for those of you that get worried about having your gas siphon. Shouldn't be a big deal there. They'll have to work a lot harder. LED tail lamps back there. Nice rear end look, I think, underneath the vehicle. Exhaust. Now with this one being a hybrid, I'm excited to see how this kind of drives. And I'll take it out for the test drive here after a while. But great space behind the second row here. And we do have an integrated cargo shade. We can just pull that, lock it in there, and then pretty easy to let it back out. 12 volt there, and then we have hooks on either side to hang grocery bags or whatnot. And then you can pull this lever here. You can fold that seat down. And let's see what we have underneath here. There's our spare tire. So that is interesting. Most of these hybrid vehicles, I should say a lot of them, when you had the battery pack, you don't have room for the spare, but Lexus went ahead and made sure that you had that available to you. So that'll fold just about completely flat to run longer objects through. And then you don't have to hit a release or whatever to fold it back into place, but you can use this if you want to go ahead and fold it from up here. And the top tethers are on the back of the seat, anchors down below. And then to our front passenger seat, power, and we do get the 2-way power lumbar support here as well. I wasn't expecting that. And then a side pocket here, which is actually pretty deep. Lockable glove compartment. Owner's manual still in there, and then here's the window sticker. You all can pause anywhere you need to take a closer look at anything. But pretty well optioned here. And there's the sticker price, $59,110. We're gonna come back around to the front, take a look in the engine bay. And there's that hybrid V6. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. So I actually have the seat leaned back a little bit, so the legroom would be a little better, I guess. Let's test out this horn. There's that. And you can just tell how insulated it is in this cabin. But we do get this lovely, I think it's a $450 option. It's a heated leather and wood steering wheel, which feels great and looks great as well. And I like the darker wood. Doesn't necessarily pop, but it looks more elegant in my opinion. Now over here to the radio, turn the AC down just a tad. Again, we have that optional navigation system. So we have that there. And then you also have on the side here where you can see the engine and battery, what's working and what isn't. Let me see if I can adjust the brightness. I always have issue with these screens, but you can toggle between whether you're looking at the trip information, energy manager, history. So pretty neat there. Now to the menu here, we do get AM, FM, XM radio along with Bluetooth audio. And then we have the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto wired to my knowledge. But just running through everything here. You can set up your home, destination, etc. And then to the setup, you can change your language or whatever there, including your units if you want to do that. But we also have it as a touchscreen, which is pretty nice because a lot of these vehicles, you have to use this little knob down below and it's very cumbersome to use, and then you can't even use the screen here. But having the screen is actually pretty helpful in my opinion, just being able to go between the two. Backup cameras there, and then we can adjust, turn those lines on or off, and then the lines follow you as you turn the steering wheel. You also get that nice bird's eye view as well to the right. Down here below, hazards, shortcuts. We get dual zone automatic climate controls, so you can see that there. Then you can control your fan direction here, and it'll show you right up there on the screen what's going on. 2 USB-A ports down there, wireless charging pad in here, and then we have the heated cooled seats along with an electronic parking brake, automatic brake hold. And then to the shifter, just pull, reverse, neutral, drive. You can go to the sport mode here, manually shift there. And then there's that mouse pad I was using earlier to kind of go through the screen. Now you do get an EV mode, which is nice. I'm gonna test that out, see how that works. But then you have your eco, normal, and then sport modes there. And then your traction control toggle. Center console cubby space is there. You do get a removable tray. And then two more USB-A ports, an aux input, and a 12 volt. But I've moved the sunshade back so you can tilt or slide this if you so choose. And I like that it goes back pretty quickly, but I would like the opening to be a little better, but no big deal. The view of the back seat from up here. Sorry about the glare. I do like that the sunshade is automatic. You don't have to hold that down. Sunglasses holder there, and there are those buttons. Vanity mirror. Now back to the steering wheel. Paddle shifters are behind. Headlamp controls are here. High beams, flash there. And then over here we have our automatic wipers. So one time off, auto, low, high. We can adjust the auto sensitivity here. And then we do have a rear wiper, so off, intermittent, on. And then you just push back for the rear wiper fluid, pull up for the front wiper fluid. Volume can be adjusted here. And then this is for the track list, radio station presets, audio sources, voice recognition, and then we have our Bluetooth controls here. And over here we can go through our sub menus, and whatnot using this arrow, this little dot, and then this actually takes you back to your home page if you ever get lost. But you can scroll through everything, and then within each menu, when applicable, you can scroll up or down. Back buttons there. You have your lane tracing assistant there, the gap adjust for your radar cruise as well as your forward collision, and then your actual cruise controls are here. So you click there for the radar cruise, you can hold this down and put it into the normal cruise setting there, and then in either one you can adjust your speed. Let's see if I can see this heads up display. There it is. So I'm going to zoom in there if I can, but there it is right there. Push button start, key fob,